Hello guys, welcome and welcome back to Rukias Kitchen. Today I'll be showing you how to make 6 different types of Swahili stews. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please kindly do so you don't get to miss any of my videos each and every week. Then stay tuned to enjoy my recipe. The first recipe is going to be meat and potato stew. On today's ingredients, you're going to need about 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, 1 to 2 cubed potatoes, a quarter cup of green peas, some salt to taste, black pepper a half a teaspoon, lamb meats or any other meats that you prefer a half a kg, 1 slice of onion, 1 teaspoon of curry powder, 4 to 5 tomatoes, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, and lastly 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. In a small pot, you're going to add the lamb or any other meat that you like. Then add half a teaspoon of black pepper, a half a teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, in 1 cup of water, and mix well and cover to let the meat to cook till soft. Once your meat is soft, remove from the fire and place aside. On another separate pot, add 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil and let the oil to heat up. Then add 1 onion and cook the onion till it turns color. Once the onions start turning color, you're going to add the cubed potatoes and give a quick mix, followed by 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, and continue mixing, then cover to let the potatoes cook for at least 1 to 2 minutes. After 1 to 2 minutes, you're going to pour a quarter cup of water and give a quick mix, then cover once more and let the potatoes to cook till soft. Once the water is completely dry and the potatoes are becoming soft, give a quick mix. Afterwards, I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of homemade tomato paste. The recipe is already on my channel, but if you don't have the tomato paste, you can just blend about 4 to 5 tomatoes and add them in the pot and mix everything well. Afterwards, you're going to add the boiled meat and mix everything well. Afterwards, you're going to add a half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, and mix everything well. Then add the broth meat soup and a quarter cup of green peas and mix everything well. Then cover to let everything to cook till soft and well cooked. Once the stew is thick and nicely cooked, squeeze a half a lime or a lemon to add an extra amazing taste to the stew. Then mix everything well and let it cook for at least 1 to 2 minutes. Then your meat and potato stew is ready. And after 1 to 2 minutes, My meat potato stew is ready, as you can see in the video, and serve on a bowl. My tasty meat potato stew is ready, as you can see in the video. You can eat along with rice, chapati, bread, or anything that you like and enjoy your stew. Our second recipe is going to be creamy shrimp sauce. On today's ingredients, you're going to need clean peeled shrimps, some salt to taste, 3 tablespoons of tomato ketchup, cooking cream about 150 milliliter, 2 large tomatoes, 1 large sliced onion, 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, a bit of red bell peppers, 1 tablespoon of paprika powder, a piece of Maggi cube or jumbo optional, a half a teaspoon of black pepper, and lastly a half a piece of lime. So the first step, place your pan on a medium heat and pour about 2 tablespoons of oil and let the oil to heat up. Once the oil is hot, you're going to add the peeled shrimps, then sprinkle a bit of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, then you're going to sprinkle some salt to taste and squeeze a bit of lime and mix everything well, then cover to let the shrimps to cook on a medium heat. Once the shrimps start to cook, turn them around so that they can cook evenly on both sides to have a nice golden brown color like this. When your shrimps are nicely cooked like this, then your shrimps are ready and remove it from the fire and place aside. On another separate pan, pour about 2 tablespoons of oil and let the oil to heat up. Once the oil is hot, add the onions and cook the onions till soft. Once the onions are soft and they start turning color like this, add the remaining ginger garlic paste and continue stirring for at least 30 seconds. Afterwards, you're going to add the red bell pepper and cook the red bell pepper till soft. Once the red bell peppers are soft, add the sliced onions and a bit of salt to taste and give a quick mix. Afterwards, I'm going to add a piece of chicken stock, optional if you don't have. Then add the remaining black pepper and squeeze the remaining a half a lime. And add 1 tablespoon of paprika powder and mix everything well. Then cover and let everything to cook till the tomatoes become soft. Once you get to see the tomatoes are becoming soft, open the lid and add 3 tablespoons of tomato ketchup and mix everything well and nice. Lastly, you're going to add some cooking cream. I have 250 milliliter, but I'm only going to use 150 milliliter. Pour a bit by a bit while mixing till the stew becomes thick. Once the stew is thick like this, you're going to add the cooked shrimps and mix everything well and let it cook for at least 3 minutes, then your shrimp sauce will be ready. And after 3 minutes, your shrimp sauce is ready as you can see in the video and serve on a bowl. And my creamy shrimp sauce is ready as you can see in the video. You can eat along with bread, rice, pasta or anything that you like and enjoy your creamy shrimp sauce. Our third recipe is going to be how to make coconut fish curry stew. On today's ingredients, you will need 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. You'll also need 1 sliced onion, a half a lime, different types of bell pepper chopped, 4 pieces of fried tilapia fish, 2 sliced tomatoes, 1 teaspoon of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of beef masala, option if you don't have, salt to taste. You'll also need 2 cups of coconut milk, which is approximately to 400 milliliter. And lastly, you will need oil about 4 to 5 tablespoons. In a medium pot or a pan, you'll add 4 to 5 tablespoons of oil. Let the oil heat up and add 1 sliced onion and cook the onion till golden brown. Once the onions are golden brown, you'll add 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste plus different types of bell pepper and cook for at least 1 minute. Then you'll add the chopped tomatoes and give a quick mix. Then add 1 tablespoon of tomato puree and stir and let the tomatoes cook till soft. Once your tomatoes are getting soft, you'll add the spices, which is curry powder, turmeric powder, beef masala and salt, and mix everything well. And squeeze a half a lime and continue mixing and let the tomatoes cook till soft and juicy. Once the tomatoes are super soft like this, you'll add 2 cups of coconut milk, which is approximately to 400 milliliter, and mix everything well and let the stew to cook in a medium heat till thick. Once you get to see your stew is thick like this, you'll add the fried tilapia fish, or you can use any fish you prefer, and stir and let the stew to cook for about 5 to 7 minutes till the stew is more thicker. After 5 to 7 minutes, your stew will be ready and serve on a bowl. And my coconut fish curry stew is ready, as you can see in the video. You can eat along with rice, chapati, ugali or anything that you prefer and enjoy your coconut fish stew. The fourth recipe is how to make liver stew. In a small bowl, remove the outer skin of the liver, clean and cut it into pieces like this. Then add ginger garlic paste 1 tablespoon, curry powder 1 teaspoon, black pepper 1 teaspoon, turmeric powder 1/2 teaspoon, garam masala 1 tablespoon, salt to taste, and lastly squeeze a half a lemon or 1 lemon and mix the liver and the spices very well. Then cover the liver and put aside to marinate for 30 minutes to 1 hour. After 1 hour of marination, we will make the stew. In a pan or a pot, add 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil, let it heat up and add 1 large sliced onion and cook it till it starts turning color. Once the onion starts to turn color, add mixed paprika and cook them for about 30 seconds. And add 2 tablespoons of tomato pure and give it a quick mix. Followed by 3 large sliced tomatoes and cook the tomatoes till soft and juicy. Once the tomatoes are soft, add 1 Maggi cube to add an extra amazing taste to the stew. Then we are going to add 1 teaspoon of Royco, optional if you don't have. This is to make your stew more tasty and thick. Then pour a 1/4 cup of water and stir and let the stew continue cooking. Then lastly, add your marinated liver and mix them slowly. Cover and let it cook till the liver is well cooked and tender. Don't overcook the liver or else the liver is going to be too hard. Once the liver is well cooked and soft like this, then your liver is ready. And your delicious liver stew is ready. Serve on a plate and you can eat along with ugali, rice, chapati or anything you like and enjoy your stew. The 5th recipe is going to be how to make potato stew known as mchuzi wa viazi in Kiswahili. On today's ingredient, you're going to need 3 tablespoons of cooking oil, 2 large potatoes, 4 blended tomatoes, 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, a half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, a half a lime, 1 slice of onion, a half a teaspoon of black pepper, some salt to taste, and lastly 1 teaspoon of curry powder. In a medium-large pot, start by adding 3 tablespoons of cooking oil and let the oil to heat up. Then add 1 slice of onion and cook the onion till it starts turning color. Once the onion starts turning color, you're going to add the potatoes and cook the potatoes for at least 30 seconds. Then add 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste and give a quick mix. Then cover to let the potatoes to cook till they start becoming soft. Afterwards, I'm going to add 4 to 5 tablespoons of tomato paste. The recipe is already on my YouTube channel. I'll put the links in the description box on how to make homemade tomato paste. But if you don't have it immediately, you can just blend 4 tomatoes and add them in and give a quick mix. Then we're going to add some spices, 1 teaspoon of curry powder, a half a teaspoon of black pepper, a half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and some salt to taste. And mix everything well and let the stew to continue to cook. Then you're going to pour 1 glass of water so that the potatoes can become soft. And if you notice that your potatoes are still hard, You can add more water until your potatoes become soft, then cover to let the stew to cook on a low-medium heat. After about 5 to 7 minutes, open the lid and check if the potatoes are becoming soft, and if yes, let the stew to continue to cook for about 3 minutes till it's thick. Then after 3 minutes, squeeze a half a lime, or you can add some tamarind sauce to add an extra amazing taste to the stew. Then let the stew to cook for another 2 minutes, then your stew is going to be ready. After 2 minutes, your stew is well cooked and thick, then your potato stew is ready and serve in a bowl. And my potato stew is ready, as you can see in the video. Look how tasty and well cooked the potato stew looks, and enjoy your potato stew. And my potato stew is ready, as you can see in the video. Serve along with mandazi, chapati, rice, or anything that you like, and enjoy your potato stew. And our last recipe is going to be cassava stew. Ingredients: you're going to need 1 slice of onion, ginger garlic paste 1 tablespoon, 1 tablespoon of tomato pure, 5 pieces of small mangoes, boiled cassava, curry powder 1 teaspoon, a half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, some salt to taste, Maggi cube, a half a lime, and lastly 2 slices of tomatoes. In a medium large pot, add 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil, then add sliced onions and cook the onions till soft. Once the onions are soft, add 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste and give a quick mix. Then followed by 1 tablespoon of tomato paste and continue mixing very well. Then add 2 slices of onions and give a quick mix. Then you're going to add spices, which is Royco 1 teaspoon, curry powder 1 teaspoon, turmeric powder a half a teaspoon, and some salt to taste. And mix everything well and let the tomatoes to cook till soft. Then add 5 pieces of mango and give a quick mix. Then you're going to add 1 cube of Maggi or jumbo, optional, to add an extra amazing taste to the stew, and continue mixing everything well. Lastly, you're going to add the boiled cassava and combine it very well, and then you're going to pour a half a cup of water and mix everything well and let the stew to cook till thick. Lastly, squeeze a half a lime and give a quick mix and let the stew to cook for at least 2 to 3 minutes, and your cassava stew is ready and serve on a bowl. Thank you for watching my video and hope you loved it. And if you want to see other recipes, I'll put the links in the description box. And if you have any questions, you can comment down below, or you can follow me on my social media, Facebook and Instagram, for further questions. And thank you once again. Bye bye.